Oh, now this is my second last video that I put up. Alexandra Rodriguez's car race themed for her for her son's first birthday, and I'm interested in seeing some of the questions. The comments. There's only 75, so there's not many. What real prep does she have to do? It's catered party. She has a house cleaner. The tent, etc., are already erected in place. Boy, she has a hard life. Well, to her, Kim, that is hard because she's going to move. She's got to move. But anyway, her definition of a playroom and mine are very different. So are mine, Renee. KK Goof says the disappearance of the neck chain when the filters are on, just the fastening, and the pendant bit remains. Yep. Heather says she's more excited for fall decorating than her own son's first birthday. I got that impression myself as well. Monica says, you just know it's got to smell like Bruno's poop and pee in that yard. Someone will, undoubtedly step in Bruni landmine, and it's not his fault. Absolutely not. Thanks for posting, Shelley. I think we're all sick of her, but we still love to snark with you. I know. I will always love to snark with you guys as well. I know how much you guys appreciate my snark. In my words, nobody tell Yarman as if he's the man of the house. Yeah, she's a one that wears the pants in the family, and not the very nice looking ones either. Tracy for Life says, why is she always dressing him in sleepers and one pieces? Poor child didn't even get a special outfit for his birthday. That's so true. Forgot to mention that. Yes, Alex, you are always hot because your blood is trying to flow through your huge body and it struggles, along with your heart. Being out of breath and consistently hot is because you are obese. Yaya Binks looked like he was hired help instead of his dad or the husband. Yep. Thanks, Shelley. Missed you. Thank you, Tracy. Missing Mimic says, so lazy. If Anderson was a girl, though, different story, guys. If Anderson was a girl. Kim says, I've never seen anyone who's obsessed about food and drinks, and events and anything seasonal. Slothsicle says it's because she has absolutely nothing going on in her life. True. Eat more Twinkies. Your name. Her bracket. Sorry, her bracket. Her bracelet looks like something a fifth grader, yes, would make as a craft project with Dollar Tree. 3 items. Isn't it ridiculous? Hideous. MC says, "Oh my God, look at all Yaman's family sitting together in that table and they don't want to blend in with the weirdos." I know. Do you blame them? Anne Stewart says, "I admire the quality of stitching that went into her dress." That went into the stitching of her dress because it was so tight on her. Cassandra says she'll be linking all these Anderson birthday gifts. That's why she didn't open them with the guests. Alex thinks we're dumb. Miss Mimic said it's wild. It's wild. She notices and will say how hot she gets, and that's just how she is. But seems like she never notices how out of breath. Yeah, she is just standing and sitting there talking. True. Ali MS says birthday vlog, and we get her cleaning chairs. Yeah, I know, right? So funny. Amy says, "So funny, P. We can see she's all." Thank you for calling me P. She's all SpongeBob pickle. BJ Puck says,
Oh my God. Because I'm a moron. Can you hear me now? I've been. Okay, whatever. Was I literally just talking and nothing was being heard? Wonderful. Wonderful. I don't even know. Okay. Well, did you hear Priscilla? I mean, I hope because I really don't want to replay her. Oh God, I don't want to replay her. But so the biggest thing was Priscilla earlier in her video was saying that Anderson didn't have a custom t-shirt for his birthday party, and I went to Instagram and he sure as hell did have a custom shirt. So they just make things up, they lie, and then they present it as fact, and then they all go on Reddit and talk about how terrible of a mother she is. Ah, ah. No. What's going on? It really is. It's getting old. It's just like I don't agree with everything Alex does. I have strong opinions on some of the things Alex does. I don't think some of the things Alex does is a good idea. She irritates me sometimes. But to sit there and claim something that's untrue, that is easily verifiable, and then present it as fact, and so that other people listen to it too and get influenced by that, it's not a good look.
Michael's balloons are not expensive at all. I just got some filled for my niece's birthday in August. Well, that's because
Okay, so different people have different values for different things. So maybe the balloons at Michael's are $5 and you don't think that's that much. Maybe Alex thinks a balloon should only be $1.50 or whatever. I don't understand why you made me poo. This is the shit Priscilla is watching. This daughter learns horrifying secret of mom's disappearance. I mean, married to evil? That must be Tony. That's what Tony's watching.
She's a tight ass because he's not a girl, BJ.
Where are they getting that from? Where are they getting that from? They talk about her buying used stuff. Why? So she should pay full price just to prove to them that she loves her baby? Some things are fine to buy used. They're fine. What is the big effing deal? I don't get it. Why does she have to pay double the price to prove to them that she's going to spend the money on her baby? That is stupid.
Laura, my for up, New York for up says she can't say the T in curtains and she can't say the D in and, but she can say the T and she can, say the T and make it say ant. Yes, that's right. That is so ant.
That's right.
Yeah.
I just want to warn everybody, Priscilla does say epitome again in this.
She does it on purpose, I swear. Poor Anderson. They'll be teaching him in school how to pronounce words correctly.
Like epitome?
And he'll be telling his mum, you're saying it wrong. That
Like epitome?
is so fucking true, Laura. Wow, she has got so much coming for her. Wow, she has got so much coming for
Learn how
her
to read,
once
Priscilla.
when Anderson gets out in the real world and learns the way things really work. I know, right? She's not going to know what's going to hit her.
I don't know.
Anne says she doesn't care what she puts out as long as it brings in the money. It's so boring and unwatchable.
But here you are. And here Priscilla is.
To be honest, why do you think it's taken me so long to make a video? It's just
You don't have to. You don't have to.
It's gotten so monotonous.
Right? Kids grow up so fast. That's why pajamas on a 1-year-old, who gives a crap? Who cares? I mean, I don't understand their honestly, I've said it already, but I do not understand their obsession with Anderson, with a baby. They're the kind of people that are following children's accounts, which I think, yuck. I'm so glad Alex did not make an account for him because I think it's so gross when people make accounts for their children. Ugh. And those sleep-in plays, the easiest thing. Zip, diaper, zip, back. Like, a whole outfit is just, it's a lot to work with. And if you're not actually going anywhere, who cares?
This is so fucking boring. It's so dull. But I do love to still snark on her now and then, and I know you guys love it too. So
Priscilla
here I am. Marina says, and just how on earth can this bring money? I don't get it. I am in the wrong profession. BJ Puck says, all I'm going to say is micro bangs are not for everyone.
So Priscilla wants to talk about how Alex says things, but look at how that person spelled profession. Does Priscilla know how to read to actually know that's spelled wrong?
Everybody. Jen Myers. Wonder how many of those extra cupcakes she shoved down her throat when no one is around. Thanks, Shelley. Yep. And if no one says her eat them, Jen, they get counted as 0 points. Yes, says all of them. Jen Myers says, yes, the truth. Malgon, so glad to have you when you can stand. So glad to have you when you can stand it. I know it's not easy. Love you. Thank you so much, Malgon. Love you too and appreciate you very much.
Just the
Ruby
worst.
Tuesday from London Town says, Yawny is the
so glad to have you and you can stand it. Get a life.
Time. Oh, do that. Oh, excuse me. That name just made me yawn. How freaky is that?
Yawny.
Epitome of all the gear. No idea.
Epitome.
Len says decorations look cheap. Just shows she copied Kelly, but couldn't copy the class and style that Kelly had.
So Okay. Why do they love Kelly Strack so much? I can only guess that none of them actually know anything about Kelly Strack. I don't really know anything about Kelly Strack, but to sit here and act like she is so much better of an influencer, you don't even know who she is. She could be terrible. She could be a PDF supporter. She could be you don't know. She just doesn't have fans that are up her ass enough to go and search. So she could have skeletons in her closet too. I'm not saying she does, but everybody doesn't have the same kind of energy flowing towards them. So it just really annoys me when they act like Kelly is this classy, wonderful, amazing. Like, you don't even know who she is and you don't know anything about her. And we already knew that Yar liked F1. So did she copy that from Kelly too? That Yar likes F1? And she's been talking about this F1 theme forever. And maybe she doesn't have enough money to do it like Kelly, or maybe she didn't want to spend all the money to do it like Kelly, or maybe she doesn't care about the same stuff that Kelly likes. Having the same theme for a party, like, you didn't have everybody and their brother did not have a Barney theme when we were growing up. Like, come on.
Not in her dreams could she even copy Kelly's style at all.
Oh God, neither could you.
MC says everybody's helping out and Yarman is just checked out. Yeah. And it wasn't even like Yarman come over and let's have a family photo together and show everyone.
She showed like 5 minutes of the party,
I mean,
right?
they did do that, but it looks very, very put on and very fake, and it just looked very, very fake to me.
What?
High frequency, it's a mullet. That's what we call the hairstyle. Oh my God, Grizzly Bear incoming at 29:17. Good morning from California, Carol Johnson. Good morning to you, love.
Love.
Flexible language. Get Anderson the nicer balloons. Her job is the lifestyle. Spend the money, tightwad. Yeah, and she gets it all back on tax anyway, so I don't understand why she doesn't want to. Nancy England says, good morning, Shelley. You're the best at these reaction videos. I love to watch you. And yes, I agree with you, Shelley. On everything you say about her is 100% truth. Alexandra is so annoying. Thank you, Nancy. Lisa O'Keefe says, hello, Shelley. Thank you for all you do. Thank you, Lisa. I don't feel like I don't do much these days, but I appreciate you.
Priscilla would say, spare me.
E. Marina says, I've known since I was 20 that bleach gets rid of mold and mildew. How does she not know that in her 30s? Because she's mentally stunted. Growth. Her head, brain-wise. Natalie J, she just needs to say Mama Duka's dinner and Mama Duka's math because the rest of us women aren't dumbasses. Yep.
I don't know about that.
Sunny Days copied Kelly's track so blatantly. I don't follow Kelly, but it's embarrassing to copy her in such a manner. Several people have have shown clips of Kelly's party the same. Shocking behavior from Big Al Dukas.
So
not surprising, but shocking and embarrassing to be such a copycat.
Didn't do it as well as Kelly.
She's not an original.
She didn't do it as well as Kelly, but now she copied her completely. The party didn't even look similar. Kelly's looked way more over the top. To me.
Thought in her head, that's why. Powder and Paint says, but Kelly's party looks so much better. Yeah, it did.
Oh,
and she and her partner are so much more natural with their son. Yeah, because they're not faking it. They don't care if the camera's on. They're still themselves.
How would you know?
Eat More Twinkies.
Maybe they're just better at faking it.
What happened to basic party decor? Primary colors, shaped balloons. I believe the workers in China that make this crap are saying, please stop buying it and wasting your money at the expense of our cheap labor. It's all influence because females like her and her Stan are usually the ones in charge of household finances and spending. What? They all gaggle together and come up with stupid ideas and stupid reasons to not.
Number one, anybody who says females for women is a fucking loser. But her and females like her are usually the ones in charge of household finances and spending. They all gaggle together and come up with stupid ideas and stupid reasons to not more crap. The unnecessary consumerism is out of control. What are you talking about? Your sentence does not make sense. Please, for the love of God, get your shit together.
More crap to buy more crap. I think the unnecessary consumerism is out of control. Well, look up consumerism in the dictionary and you'd probably see Alexandra's face.
I know. I feel like we're just hanging out together. It's okay. It's okay. Maybe one of the stands will start talking. One of the Priscilla stands.
There. High frequency says CPAP. Oh, I think that's something I mentioned. Sugar Cane says, my favorite, I love you. Thank you.
Mr. and Mrs. Burns are a handsome couple.
Ruby Tuesday again from London House says, Christ, Mr. and Mrs. Burns are a handsome couple. Aren't they just?
That's fucked up.
912. Chris says, I said the same thing about the fly swatter. Gross. I saw it was a fly swatter. Ugh. Sitting on the bench there.
So now she's not allowed to have a fly swatter?
How do you have fear getting balloons for your child's birthday party? How do you have fear getting balloons for your child's birthday party? They only cost $1.25. That's why the cashier works there. Only Alex. Yep. Insane, OB says. J-Bean, I'm with you. I find her so repetitive with her tired YouTube formula. It's the same shit over and over. I'm starting to lose all interest. The train wreck was fun for a while. I agree. I still try and give my favorite reactors a view and appreciate you sitting through this.
Really? You find her tired? Tell that to Reddit, who's on her shit 24/7. These people are all over it. I'm really just waiting for her to start talking about the
Thank you, JB.
the recent
she
news.
Has gotten very, very boring. Yes,
it just shows her
Z says, what's happened to your dog's hair? It's all gone. Didn't notice it. Wait a minute. He didn't open his gifts at the party. I have never been to a party.
What the fuck is Priscilla watching? What the fuck is this? Why did my cursor get so big? But what the F is this? Why is she watching this? I know. How fucking rude. Look at this. The cops realized they encountered a predator. He's my boyfriend and it's a little kid. What the shit? Why is she watching this kind of nonsense?
When the birthday person didn't open their gifts, is this weird or is it me? It's weird and it's Alex.
It's weird to be watching stuff like this. This is weird.
Laura New York for you, for UP, is probably the back seat that we can hear creaking when she sits in it. It's not safe for Anderson. Vash Posh, seeing all these cheap decorations and on his phone really paints the picture of domestic bliss. Yeah, it does. Marina says mistype A didn't even review the party decorations before buying. I'm far from type A, but I review everything I buy online unless I've had no choice to get it, and it's just common sense. High Frequency says, I think...
Didn't she look at everything and she said that she had to reorder a couple things?
That's for cleaning the sliding door. How, though? It looked like a fly swatter. How is that used for cleaning the door? I don't get it. Look, you could be right. I don't know. Cat Lover says, I still can't believe how much she copies Kelly Strack. I don't understand if she's trolling or actually thinks she's a genius. She thinks that we're stupid and we don't see that.
I don't think she thinks she's a genius. Let's just
Marina says, a 1-year-old is not going to remember any of this. It's for her son.
So, this is what pisses me off. She gives him a party and she's a tight ass. It would have been better if he was a girl. It wasn't as good as Kelly Strack. She's a loser. She sucks. She's terrible. But then we've got this idiot. I can't believe it. Or a 1-year-old is not going to remember any of this. It's for her subs. Gross. So she shouldn't have done it then. And then she would have gotten, again, back to you're a tight ass. You didn't spend the money. You suck. So she can't win with anything she does.
Gross. Yes, H. Once Z said, "Who is that lady with the mohawk? Short dark hair all the way around her top of the head and
Huh?
long in the back." I think Shelley said she is Lily,
Mohawk.
but who is
Mohawk? Does Lily have a mohawk?
Lily, cousin or friend? No, no, Lily is no. The girl with the dark hair that had a ponytail is the one I was talking about. That's one of her friends. Lily is her. Lily didn't have a mohawk, but she had the micro ugly fringe. So I don't know who the one with the mohawk you're talking about is, darling. I
Mohawk?
don't know. Look it up. It's also highly disrespectful to film in a doctor's office. New Hemp Girl.
What?
It is a vet office visit for Bruno. Yeah, I was going to say, when was she in the doctor's office? Laura says, "Oh, you mean that's why Alex didn't film any doctor appointments?" No, you're not breaking HPPA. Filming your own doctor office room, as long as you don't show
HPPA.
faces. People every day show themselves at their appointments, getting heartbeats, etc. Ruby Tuesday from London Town says 600 choking hazards in every goodie bag. That is so
Oh
damn
my
true.
God.
All right, now
Okay,
let's
when
go
she
to
goes
her
on to the next
cozy
one,
fall
this is
vlog.
the juicy one. I should have started at this one.
Alexandra's cozy fall vlog, Starbucks, fall nails, and Target shopping.
So Priscilla hates Lily. For some reason, she's very offensive to Priscilla. She just seems like a nice girl to me that stands by her friend and, that she's known forever. And I don't see the big deal with it. Priscilla just cannot stand Lily. And I don't get it. I don't understand. She obviously has her own style. She seems very comfortable with herself. So I don't know. Maybe they're just mad that it seems so just confident and like not worried about it.
95 comments. Thank you, Shelley, for all you do. I just commented on that before. Thank you, Lisa. Love
Thank you for
too.
all you do. What a
Jen Myers. Alex will only address things having to do with her own little world. Shelley, thank you for the reaction, and a big thank you for addressing the evil that lives in this world. Yeah, you're very welcome, Jen. Very
really
heartbreaking on both deaths. Yep, that happened. Keep being you, because that's why we are all here. I will always be me, Jen. You never have to worry about that. Thank you so much for your lovely comment. And my heart does go out to, I mean, it's been the whole news here has been that.
It's the confidence and somebody that's just who they are and doesn't really care about what you think of them is going to be really upsetting for a person like Priscilla, who wants to be able to break into your psyche and make you feel like shit about yourself. It's threatening to her.
That beautiful young girl that got stabbed on the train, on the subway, and Charlie Kirk. It's so disappointing to see where we've gotten in the world.
It's because of people like you, Priscilla. People who say, when Alex says, "I'm dead," you say, "When?" So it's people like you that are perpetuating this exact mindset. So for Priscilla to sit here and act like she's anything but a nasty, evil bitch is insane.
We're only going backwards, not forwards.
You're going backwards, Priscilla. You're an asshole. If you were so worried about all of these things, you wouldn't be doing what you're doing.
Mal says, "Didn't we see this vlog already last year? Her vlogs are on a loop, but only at the best original content."
I mean, if you watch any conspiracy theories of anything that's happened in the past, however many years, 50 years, they have conspiracy theories about JFK, about MLK, about Marilyn Monroe. about, I mean, I could change my channel and talk about all of these things, and I would never run out of ideas on what to talk about. So the thing is, people are acting like this is brand new. And it's really not, because if I'm not mistaken, JFK happened on TV too, right? Like, not saying that, I mean, I would assume that they're pretty similar, but JFK happened on TV too. People are acting like this is the first time something like this has ever happened, and it's really not. I do think that it's a bad sign for our political just environment and things like that. Um, I don't know what the state of TV was at that time. Let's Google. Let's Google it. Mr. Google will know. Was JFK live on TV? Yeah, they have footage of it. There's like a whole God, I can't think of what it is. The Zuck, oh no, not Zuck. Zapruder. The Zapruder film. They have it. And it's on YouTube. So this is not no. This is not no. This is not new. This is something that's been happening for a very long time. Nobody thinks that it was Lee Harvey Oswald. Well, I'm sure, some people do, but a lot of people think that it was not Lee Harvey Oswald. So, and they have their own opinions on that. So, this is a tale as old as time. Unfortunately, it's very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. And I think that, I don't know. I want things to get better. I want things to change. I want everything to just be much better for the American people. And obviously, I personally do not agree with silencing anyone. Everybody deserves to have their say. It doesn't mean you're free of consequences. It doesn't mean that, people shouldn't nobody has to like anybody else. Nobody has to employ anybody else. Nobody has to feel any type of way about a person that they don't want to. But also, if we are trying to have due process for everyone, no matter what, even the bad guys, if we're trying to have stricter gun laws, we're trying to do all of these things that we have been working towards and nothing's happening. But if we want that stuff, then we can't agree with this type of behavior from anyone. But for Priscilla to sit here and act like she's some angel while she's reading out these comments, she's really delusional.
For her stance. And again, Paul Bruno stuck in the car as usual. Kim Hamilton says, what about buying him buying him some ballsy inflatable kind? Although Yarn might benefit from some of the.
This is such a strange rhetoric that they keep saying Yar is not the man of the family. Yar is not the man of the house. He doesn't have balls. He doesn't wear the pants. Number one, that's not a requirement. When you're in a relationship, one person is always going to take on the dominant role. I feel like not, someone is always going to be the more go-getter person and making plans and doing things and stuff like that. I just don't think that there should be these gender roles. I don't think. I mean, my husband does a lot of childcare. And I would say we're pretty equal earners. But he very much enjoys doing all kinds of things with the kids, sports wise, and going places and taking them to, they're all kind of thrill seekers, and I'm not really a thrill seeker. So a lot of the time on weekends, if they're doing something like that, I kind of kick back, and whoever wants to stay with me stays with me. But yeah, my husband does a lot with the kids, which of course they're his kids. But there are so many people, and it's not just these people. There are so many people in my life, people that I know that are like, "Oh, you're so lucky. Oh, your husband does so much. You're so lucky." He's their dad. They're lucky to have a dad that does not subscribe to this bullshit. Because it sounds like even now, there are a ton of men that are doing stuff like that. And I am totally fine with my husband taking the kids. I trust him completely. I know that some people don't feel like they can trust their husband. I learned that from reading the Emily Kaiser situation on Reddit. Some people are like, I would have never left my husband alone with a baby and a toddler. Excuse me? You would never leave your husband alone with your 2 children? That is crazy work to me. That is crazy. If you feel like you cannot leave your husband home with a baby and a toddler, you should not have a baby and a toddler with your husband. There's not a chance in how anyone would ever think it's appropriate to say, "Oh, I didn't feel comfortable leaving my wife alone with a child and with a toddler and a baby." We're just expected to go and have babies and then do that right away, no matter what means we have the baby. So to sit here and go, I would never leave my son alone with a toddler. Excuse me? Your son should your son. Your That's what they are at that point, your son. Your husband should be able to handle your kids. Hey. Love that dropping those kids off feeling. We love to see it on a Saturday afternoon. That's what I'm solo right now and I love it. Yeah, you basically, however many kids you have one more, Emily. Like there's just no, you shouldn't be celebrating that kind of personality. That should not be like cute, or it shouldn't be something that you're like proud of or talking. I would be humiliated. Absolutely embarrassed.
The variety, good one. In my words, I don't see this demon dropping Bruno off at home. He was probably in the boot. I hope
Demon?
not. Honest Dog says, much love, Shelley. Every morning I wake up to check if you've uploaded. Today's going to be a good day. And then I've.
That's the only one she liked. Oh, that sounds fun, Skrank. Yay. Right? I will go cuckoo bananas, as Alex would say.
Replied to Honest.
And if any of my kids are complete assholes, I will cry and wonder where I went wrong.
Dog, thank you so much. It's such a sweet comment. User Love and Life. 4 nails look more for the Christmas season. Yeah, that's exactly right.
Huh?
And they were fucking ugly.
Fucking ugly.
Lisa Georgie, hello. She had Bruno in the car on floor to hide because her drink. What do you think? Her drink was still full while she was in Target. She didn't want to hear any crap. Are we really going to believe anything that comes out of her mouth? She thought about it while in Target and made him get on the floor, in my opinion only. Look, wouldn't put it past her. Thank you, Shelley. She is getting harder to stomach, and if you don't feel like covering a vlog, I totally understand.
Yeah, this is when she read the Kirk comments. She's just Alex is getting harder to stomach. Stop watching her. We've seen that. Thanks for covering her, Shelley. Oh, you're so wonderful, Shelley. Thanks for covering her. What the fuck? Like, excuse me? No one needs no one needs Priscilla to tell us how to feel about Alex. No one.
And thank you, Lisa. That's why I took a bit of time off. I totally
No,
agreed. She would
poor
never
you.
drop him off ever,
What?
Amy says.
That is so
I
strange.
hope someone leaves her in a hot car one day. Phantom's body.
What? Did they hear that? Did somebody say that? Or was she just saying that? Priscilla is evil. Evil. Like an actual person who follows any sort of, I don't know, basic decency is not saying, I hope somebody leaves her in a hot car.
But it doesn't have monster mode, so she'd get hot. She doesn't exercise her
Gross.
dog properly. Nope.
Priscilla,
So he
you're
probably
gross.
has behavioural issues. Yeah. That means he'll run amok if he's left alone at home. Gigi
Whatever.
says the leopard pants were shocking, weren't they? They look like pajama bottoms to me, but even then, still wouldn't wear them. Neither would I, Tracy.
Really, Priscilla? Because we've seen what you would wear, and it's not looking good. It's nothing better than those leopard pants. Those leopard pants are hideous. I hate them. But nothing you wear is any better. The fucking yellow dress, those sunglasses that make you look like you're casting for a bug's tail. Come on.
Elena Cato says, "Where's my PJs? Were my first thought. Yep. You do for you. She isn't anxious being away from her son.
These people are insane.
If anything, she looks much happier being away from him. I don't get it. It's
What?
your son that has your blood running.
Excuse me?
Narcissists have to have fake emotions. Yep. They look around to see
Just like you, Priscilla.
how other people behave in situations, and
How do you know? Personal experience?
that's how they work out they need to behave. Giselle Gibral says, Shelley, it did my heart good to hear your comments about Charlie Kirk. My heart hurt very much last night learning of his death. I did not hear of the lady stabbed on the train, but hearing these two makes my heart bleed. You're a kind lady with a good heart.
Oh! You're a kind lady with a good heart, you kind soul. Are you freaking kidding me? Okay. It looks like I'm going to have to. What the hell? She says, when Alex says I'm dead. When. Oh my God. You're a kind lady with a good heart, you kind soul. You gotta be freaking kidding me.
And you kind soul. Much love. Thank you, Giselle.
Oh,
Jabril, thank you very much.
Giselle
Cassie
Jabril.
says, what happened to Charlie Kirk is incredibly sad. It broke my heart. His poor parents, his poor parents, wife, and his two sweet babies.
So when the Democratic lawmaker from Minnesota did not get any attention at all. I didn't hear Miss Priscilla, I love America. I love United States or whatever the fuck she says. I didn't hear her say a word about that. Miss Compassion, Miss Catholic.
Are really going through it. Absolutely devastating.
But you're wishing death on a new mother, someone who's 32 years old. You're hoping that Yar loses his wife, Nancy loses her daughter, and Anderson loses his mom. That's what you're doing when you wish for that. So that would be the same situation that you're now about this guy. You're saying it's sad and awful, but it's okay to say it about Alex because she's a PDF supporter. Well, guess what? I've got news for you. I'm not going to say it on this, but listen to my implied message. I've got news for you. She's not the only one.
Turn of Veronica Sawyer says Nancy will outlive Alexandra. Alex has a shopping
What?
addiction and a food addiction. If this is ever my life, please slap me. I wouldn't slap you, but I doubt very much you will.
That's the message that she reads right after. Poor, poor man. I'm a Christian. I love God. You kidding me? Yeah, Miss Christianity.
Excuse me, guys. I doubt very much it would be your life.
How would you know?
I doubt very much anyone has a
You
life
don't know
like
the
hers.
return to Veronica Sawyer.
Flexible language says 100% rage bait with the singing. Yep. User loving life. She sings to piss people off and it works. And the sweet talk at the Starbucks window is so ridiculous. You know how high pitched it is. Even the cashier talks normal. I know. Gigi says,
Does everybody just, I talk in my own voice. I know some people do have like a customer service voice, but I don't understand what the big deal is with it because some people really do just snap into something else when they're talking to other people in general. It's not just customer service people. It might be somebody you bump into on the street or whatever. And I feel like it serves more of her people pleaser personality. I feel like that's what it's showing. It's, giving people pleaser because she doesn't want to give any indication that she has any sort of anything in her voice besides pleasantries. That's how I feel about how Alex talks at the drive-thru. I just think she's like an extreme people pleaser and does not want anybody to be like thinking she's a bitch or something.
She only feels confident in public when there is no one around her. That's right. Remember when that guy came around the corner and she said, "Oh, awkward."
What?
She's such a fucking idiot. That's why she's only going out early in the morning when most are at work, Speedy Gonzalez says. Tracy says it's not fucking anxiety overwhelming her. It's because someone catches.
Honestly, if you're home a lot, if you have the option to go when everybody else is at work and it's going to be a lot less crowded, wouldn't you do that? I don't know why that is. Maybe it's just my introverted side talking. I would never choose to go somewhere where it's going to be packed. I'm always going to choose when the least amount of people are going to be there. And I'm not an influencer and I'm not worried about people seeing me.
It is in case someone catches her out in the wild in her true size. Very true. Nancy England says, yes, it's all sad. We live in a scary world and she only cares about herself. Anna Stewart, as if she sticks to her calories and points. Kim Hamilton, why doesn't she just say, I'll have a huge cup of chemicals with side of sugar? Speedy Gonzalez says, oh my God, I have to leave. Another comment, she's very passionate about her candle smells, says the one who drops over $300 on one candle at Anthropology. She thinks she is relatable for her average.
Wouldn't that track? I'm so confused. She's very passionate about her candle smells and she dropped $300 on one at Anthropology. Wouldn't those two things go together if she's passionate about candles and she's willing to spend a bunch of money on a candle? Hello. It's like she's saying, Alex said, I don't care about candles, but she dropped $300 on a candle. Well, so the thing is, considering people called her hospital while she was in labor, people have called the Target and the Walmart that she goes to and the Home Goods, and they're looking for her. People have said, I'm looking for her when I go out, to these restaurants or to these stores. So I would say that she knows people are actually looking for her. That is really weird. That is very strange.
Audience when she really is a snob. Yep. Melgan says, glad to see your update. She's the most annoying person ever, isn't she? She really, really is.
No one's making you watch her. Again.
Nicole says, I bring my dog everywhere with me. Trying to get out of the house without him is impossible. He gets so sad. Same Nicole. He loves riding in the car more than anything. Grandma Kim says she goes,
wait, why don't you have anything to say about that, Priscilla? Because when Alex said that Bruno loves riding in the car more than anything, you said that that's not possible. The people that live in Rhode Island are concerning, embarrassing, concerning, just out of control. I would be horrified if I knew any of these people lived near me. They've got maps to her house, and they're acting like it's ridiculous that she would even be afraid to leave the house. No, that's not. That's not. That's not ridiculous.
up 15 octaves, yeah, when she's ordering her meal or her drink, whatever it was. 27.15. She was drooling. Money B says Shelley Taki is one of her middle names. Shelley Taki is one of her very middle names. Alexandra Hack Sweet Treat Dookie Taki Thomas Rodriguez. Monica says, yay, early morning post. Have the best day, Shelley. Thank you. Ray says her head could feed war-torn countries. Yep.
What?
Sweet Temper says, yeah, don't stop swearing because this is my favorite part of your videos. I can't. It's just me. Rosemary says, same. The whole essence and flavor of the reaction. Mystery Thrill.
She can't read.
Killed on. What? Girl killed on Green? I think it was meant to be Train. Charles Kurt killed in another school shooting, this time in Evergreen, Colorado. Dear Jesus, I didn't hear about that one. 4 injured and the shooter is dead. Hippopotamus only cares about herself. I wonder if she's going to mention anything about Charlie Kirk in her upcoming 2 videos that I haven't reacted to.
Why would she mention him? Why does she have to mention him? Because literally anything Alex says is going to be held against her. Anything she says is going to be held against her by someone. So why would she even try? Honestly, Tony, they're calling for you. You could have your big break on reality TV, Tony.
Only herself doesn't acknowledge any world events that is going on because it's not about food, nails, or fall. Yeah, or about her. Tracy for Life says, heartbreaking. User Love and Life, and is attracted to this. Yeah, I know. Seriously, got fucking issues, man. MJB, yeah, he loves her endlessly. Anonymous says a lot about him. Kuka OD says, oh, Glee. Love the way you say that. Glee? Did I say Glee?
This is the part.
I don't know if I said Glee.
I was reading Wawa's comment section and she mentioned this. Oh my God, we have to hear it again. It is hysterical. She's the stupidest person. She's so dumb. Why is it doing that?
Says, oh, Glee. Love the way you say that. Glee? Did I say Glee? I don't know if I said Glee, but I must have said something similar to
that. Glee. I don't remember saying Glee. Lady, reread it. If that was me in that comment, and that's how she responded, I would literally never watch her again. How stupid can you possibly be? Number one, saying epitome. She says epitome. What is wrong with her? She could at least learn how to say it if she's going to continually say it. She can't hardly read. She reads things wrong all the time. And then this glee. I don't remember saying glee.
Hannah says, I have the activity
I'm sure she just needs her glasses. She's just missing her glasses.
cube for my son, who is less than a week old, than hers. It is not too big, especially considering the size of her house. She just hates spending any time or money on her son. Yep, unless she can get it secondhand.
What? Doesn't she have an activity cube?
Hannah Elizabeth says she definitely didn't say anything about Charlie Kirk, the girl on the train, or the kids in Colorado. Oh, God, this is 2 days ago, so she didn't say anything. It's also sad. Loved Charlie. I hope the killer gets the death penalty ASAP. So do I.
Hannah, he is entitled to due process, just like anybody else in this country that commits a crime. They are innocent until proven guilty. And get this, we have a constitution that is supposed to protect us, because there are many, many people that get charged with things that they never did. And it's proven many years later that they didn't do it. Or sometimes in other cases, it's never proven that they didn't do it. And they have to live their whole life in prison for something that they did not do. So we should be seeking out due process for everyone. And it does not matter who they are. Because if they don't get due process, there's no guarantee you're going to get due process. Are we together here? Are we following? Yeah. And anybody who does something like that obviously is mentally ill. They're not mentally there. They're not mentally well. So I feel like we should stop making this, they need to stop making this and blaming all of these outside sources, like, oh, he was dating a trans woman. Now, what the fuck does that have to do with anything? Now, what the fuck does that have to do with anything? Because if there is a white male shooter, straight, conservative, whatever, are we talking about that all the time? Are we saying, oh my God, he was married to a woman and he had children? You guys, get a load of this. Oh my God. He liked football. Holy shit. Like, he was a white man. Nobody's doing that. Like, so why do we have to, oh, he was gay. He was trans. He had a trans girlfriend. He, all of these additional things. It's ridiculous. I think they did debunk it. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah. 99.99999% of all of these shootings are white males who are straight.
And I hope it's a very paying death penalty. Powder and Paint said, so she used to get the drink that was 460 calories. No wonder she is the size she is, and used to get fast food and those drinks so often. Texas Blue, Alex won't address the Charlie death because she is a liberal. I don't give a fuck if you're a liberal, an animal, a pencil, anything. If you're a human, you have to have feelings and you have to feel for what happened to that gentleman.
But you are wishing death on a young mother on YouTube. Let that sink in and make it make sense.
I don't think she knows anything about politics now. She's too dumb.
And what do you know, Priscilla? You're in Australia. I'll remind you. You're not even in America. So why don't you tell us what you know about the politics that you are opening your fat mouth to talk about? Why don't you tell us all about it, Priscilla?
Narcissistic Snorlax says, so she did.
A liberal, an animal, a pencil. She doesn't say. She can't say a liberal, a Christian, or Christian. Well, pretty much. A liberal, a conservative, a libertarian, whatever the fuck. She says a liberal, a pencil, an animal. Asshole. Yeah, she doesn't even go here. And she's lucky. I would switch places with her, but she really thinks that she can talk about, I love USA. I love USA. Well, come on over and live here then. See how much you love it then.
Crappy 2 balloons and tacky plastic decor. Mama Dingle Dukers. Really? Last minute decor for her son's first birthday, but she's panicking.
These nicknames are so immature. Mama Dingle Dukers? Where are they coming up with this shit?
Because she's late for fall decorating. She's got such skewed priorities, Mama Dukers. Why do you not prioritize and show true affection for your son you suppose you use?
She doesn't show her son that much to even be able to show him true affection on the camera. Who cares? She doesn't even show him really.
Supposedly, pray.
The only reason why Priscilla loves it, well, no, actually, she would love it if she were here too, because she's just like a lot of these people, just like them.
For
my favorite thing is, okay, you make an argument. You go, I don't know, let's say that guy was racist and misogynistic. Then they're like, well, that doesn't mean that he deserved what he got. No, it doesn't. But, he wasn't a saint. Oh, but that doesn't mean that he deserved what he got. No, no one said that. No, it just means that he wasn't a good person and he shouldn't be held up to saintly as a saint, basically. If he's almost being crowned as a saint at this point. No, he wasn't racist. You took it out of context. Now, what the fuck did I take out of context about anything that was said? If someone says that the civil rights movement was a mistake, I'm taking that at face value. There's no context where that would be a good thing to say. There's no context where I would think that's an acceptable thing to say. Women lie about being raped. No. There's no context that would make that acceptable for me. There's so many things that he said where nothing would make that acceptable. Nothing about it would be acceptable to me. Listening to the whole thing, listening to a clip of it, it would never be acceptable for me. So can we stop saying, well, you took it out of context? Well, what context did he mean it in? Was he quoting something somebody else said that was terrible and he was saying why it was an awful thing to say? Because other than that, he's a piece of shit for saying that kind of stuff. I feel bad about what happened because that shouldn't happen to anybody, anywhere. But also, I'm not going to sit here and pretend that this person was a good person. I'm not. Yeah, I mean, you cannot change history and say this was a great person. If you're willing, I guess, like the reason why you think that it's not that bad is because you agree with what he's saying. That's the only way that you would not think that these things are horrible to say about people, about anyone.
Oh, so true. That's because it's not a girl. That's right.
Oh my God, I'm so sick of this. I'm so sick of her saying that. I'm so sick of all of them saying that. Why are you saying that? That's because he's not a girl. That's because he's not a girl.
Right.
Never.
She MC says she waited for the week
Never
before
in
the
my
birthday
life.
to buy all the stuff. Even skimped on the balloons for him. Is about a month early for fall and 2 months early for Halloween. Already spent.
So either she was too extravagant and this was just for her followers, or she just scrambled to do it and it was cheap. Which one? Can we make up our minds?
$600 and the rest. He says, thank you for acknowledging Charlie Kirk's passing. We as Americans are absolutely devastated by this tragedy. No words, just profound sadness. Yep.
You don't speak for all Americans. I just want to let you know. I'm absolutely devastated by the state of our country. I'm absolutely devastated that I can't send my kids to school without being worried about what might happen while they're there. I am devastated that we are in the state we're in. I am devastated that the National Guard is being called to be used against this country's own citizens. I am horrified at the way that we're treating migrants to this country. I am horrified by a lot of things. There's profound sadness coming from a lot of places. The threat to our First Amendment rights, that is the big, profound sadness. This is the tragedies that we are devastated by. You do not speak for us, hearsay.
And the sickos that you see that are celebrating his death are truly.
Who is celebrating it? Who? Point them out. You can say whatever you want. That doesn't mean that it's happening. You can pretend that something is happening, and you can say that something is happening, and you can twist it just like you do with all of the things about Alex, twist it to try and make people believe that it's happening. And a lot of people will believe that shit, but that doesn't mean that it's actually happening. So why don't you show us proof that it's happening, or shut the F up? And then when you ask for proof, it's like, I don't have to show proof. Well, why? Well, why? You want me to show proof about every single fucking thing I say. Where's your proof? Show us the proof.
Sick in the head. Truly.
You're sick in the head, Priscilla.
Sick in the head.
It's pretty rich.
Susan
For Priscilla,
and please dig deeper. Yeah, we know who Charlie was. Charlie was in my opinion, Charlie was a great man, doing a lot of good for.
Now, Nella, if you happen to come across this video, I just want you to know exactly who your friend Priscilla is. This is who she is. Racist. She thinks that someone with racist ideals was a great, great man. A great man.
The world, if you ask me. We don't have to dig.
You don't have to dig deeper. Why not? You dug right into fucking Alex's past. So we don't like PDF supporters? Really? Again, really? We don't? Interesting. What good? I need to know the good. Give me the proof with that too. Come on. Priscilla thinks that she's American, apparently.
But there's not always a conspiracy theory with someone just because you don't like them.
Oh, this is rich. This is fucking rich. There's not always a conspiracy theory with someone just because you don't like them. Take your own advice, Priscilla. She's got to be kidding me.
Tracy for Life says, you are right, Shelley. When she was talking right at the start of the video about Anderson's birthday, there was a jump cut straight after mentioning.
The jokes make themselves at this point.
Being behind with fall. What's with her makeup? Especially those cheeks look like she's had slap cheek cheap Takarama fall decorations to match the 500.
Takarama. That's a pissy word.
5,000 tat that she already has. To match the 5,000 tat she doesn't. Poor Bruno. Wish I could just grab me too. Him and take him on a nice long walk to where we were from.
Bruno doesn't want you anywhere near him. Nowhere. Please step away from the dog, Tracy.
I haven't got many candles. Lisa gives me love hearts. Thank you, Lisa.
Love hearts.
Anonymous says all of her voices are annoying. She's so fake and calculating. Filters aren't filtering. Upload paint drying as long as you talk to us, sweet Shelley. Oh, that is so sweet.
Oh, that is so sweet. I might just upload paint drying. Why am I giving her a southern accent? Maybe she would upload paint drying to her channel and people would watch it for her to make money if she was monetized.
That is so sweet to say that. Thank you so much, Anonymous. Mystery Thrillnet says, I just noticed something, but others have pointed this out on Reddit. Alex is using the bassinet insert for her son when she takes him out.
What?
That's not safe at all because babies, toddlers are supposed to be buckled into a point harness. Oh, she hasn't got him buckled in. I haven't noticed. That bassinet is only for the newborn stage. Yeah.
Didn't she buy like a special stroller? That's not her Uppa baby. That's just like a special stroller that is for him to sit like that in it. Might be wrong.
Because now that he can get up and move, she really needs to have him buckled in.
Oh, so you admit he can get up and move now, so you can shut the fuck up about that part.
Surprised me that she doesn't. And a little spit. Oh, please. MJB, so she dropped off Anderson super early, probably as soon as daycare opened their doors, because she had to wait for Trader Joe's to open. Eat More Twinkie says, I could go to the Dollar Tree and make the same frame pics she showed in Target, but better. Her taste is horrible, isn't it? Island, which is Jane, says, I can't, Shelley. Here to support you, but watching as PDF supporter is too much. I know. Missing Mimic says, so we're just going to have 5 Cozy 4 vlogs in a row, huh, Alex? She does nothing for her channel. And the fools that support her. Yep. 32 Speedy Gonzalez says, I am not sure why exactly she is singing Girl Dinner. Yeah, why is she singing that? However, I have brought her term up several times on Reddit. I think she's doing it just like anything else that she does to rage bait. When she was decorating, she obviously ate and made sure she had her mouth open wide, chewing, so we had a good look. She does all of that and keeps it in her videos on purpose. At this point, her content is so lame. She only does get views and talk about because of money. She does. She's such a quirky and funny little girl. Oh, yeah.
Quirky.
User Love and Life says, I hope she's more passionate about her husband. I've never heard her say much about him.
I don't know how to spell quirky. So
Tracy says,
quirky.
Food and shopping are her priorities. Oh, and crap on TV. Yep. Amy, has she been on Reddit lately? Marina says, most people Island do decorate for Halloween, but it's part of our culture.
It's hysterical.
She said about inheritance.
What was?
Sorry, guys, one of my clients.
She leaves the whole name in there.
Hold on. What
was the name again?
She said about inheritance from my granny too. Sounds so ignorant to me. Yeah,
stupid.
She isn't ignorant. She's an ignorant bitch. I'm sorry, guys. I've just been so busy. I'm so tired. It's my day off, and I'm just really tired.
No one asked you to do this. You could have just stayed home, honey. Stayed home. You could have just not done this and stayed home and done nothing on your day off. Well, look at this. What the fuck is she watching? Where's my mouse? What the hell? What is this now? Is this woman topless? How often is she watching her own channel? Look, she's watched her own video to the She's sitting here watching her own videos now.
I don't like Charlie Kirk, but that was disgusting. He was only 31, and his poor family, his kids will never know their father. I know, very heartbreaking. User loving life. The thing with swearing, it's not just her. The thing with swearing, it's not just her. Ellen, you know, who is the ultimate foul mouth, which makes the videos unable to share. I am not offended, but do not want to hear swearing. Plus, there are a few other YouTube personalities. Just my opinion. I'll listen to you all for entertainment reasons. I am not in agreement with Alexandra at all. Okay. Just know that you will get swearing on my my reactions. Christy Fulton says, blah, 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 boring. Grandma Kim, that girl breakfast song is from a commercial. It came on when Hubs was watching a soccer game. It's just so annoying on the commercial. Edit to add Wendy's commercial. Oh, okay. Hannah Elizabeth, her drive-through voice is so weird and fake. That's because she's fake. Kelly says, anyone know where Nella has been?
She goes to sleep to Too Fat to Poop videos. And the stuff about when cops discovered kids trapped with nightmare parents.
And if she's okay.
This is what she likes to watch.
Nella has had a few things going on. She's okay. She's had a few things going on, but she's good. Thank you for asking, Kelly. Filter Arms, yep.
Oh, just a few things going on.
What's that name? Ed Beer Muffin. Filter Arms. Yes, H1Z says, will someone please tell me what peruse means? Peruse means...
Wait a minute, what? You don't know what peruse means and you're asking on Priscilla's YouTube comments. Okay, whatever. You can look that up on Google and get instant results. Oh man. I don't know. I don't know anymore. But that was our girl Shelly, aka Priscilla, aka Michelle, being the worst kind of hypocrite. It's just, whenever I think of these things, I want to share it with you guys because, I don't know, I think it's interesting to see the psyche of these people, and to understand that obviously they have their own demons that they're dealing with, because no normal person is, no stable, emotionally or mentally stable person is acting like this. So that's just how I feel. I think wishing death on a young mother, but then virtue signaling about someone else that has passed away, and talking about how sad you are about it, and well, they were such a great person, when like, so you're allowed to think that somebody who had questionable values is a good person, but anybody that thinks Alex is a good person or likes Alex or enjoys watching Alex's content, on and on and on, they're not allowed to have an opinion. You're going to push your opinion on them. So I just think it's kind of crazy. And it is. It is. So that's really all I've got. I'm really sad that my friend Devon has not posted any Alex content in a while. I think Devon is just so fun to watch. Her voice just... she's so serious about everything. Like, you don't know if she's like talking about Alex or discussing the war in Ukraine. You have no idea because she's literally talking like she's on a news station. And I think it's hysterical. But I saw, did she say something on Instagram? Let's see. Country. I love the Krusty nickname. It's so funny. She last posted on Instagram 5 days ago. You're blocked by Krusty? And she says, here's some bonus pictures. I love the eyelid spacing between the two pictures. There's a lot of real estate in her selfie versus the hair salons. And then she does a vlog versus IG. And this is all the posts from Instagram when she posted about getting her hair done. And then also, then the last time before that was September 4th. So she basically just does a bunch of comparisons. Chris in real life. I could never stand Chris in real life. So I haven't checked on her. I don't like Mavis and Mutthead, so I haven't checked on them. But I think they might have been around. Most of the time I only pay attention to Shelly, Nella, Krusty. I paid attention to Ariel when she was around. I pay somewhat attention to Mrs. Snowflake. Honey Bison, I don't really go to her channel very often. Here and there. Mavis and Mutthead, let's see. Okay. Let's see. Looks like they last posted a day ago. But it was a 2-minute and 35-second video. Oh, and Mama Goob is on my radar, obviously. Who else? Chris in real life. Just Chris in real life talks too damn much. She is just too much for me. Have fun, Scrink. Enjoy your brewery passport. That'll be so much fun. And no kids too. Oh my gosh. You guys are living the dream over there. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. What's Chris in real life's? I don't know. I don't see her username anywhere. I tried to search Chris in real life on YouTube and I don't see anything. But anyway. Well, I hope you had fun. Not anymore. That's a lot more fun than sitting here doing a live, but I do have fun with you guys. I'm finding myself with how crazy the world is. I just like to be home sometimes and just relax and do my own thing and, decompress in a way that entertains me without having to think about as much stuff. Like I like to be able to laugh and have fun. And chit chat with you guys. I think it's so much fun to chit chat with you guys. Oh, Hectic Moments is Chris in real life. I thought her channel name was Chris in real life. Oh, I didn't know she was Hectic Moments. I thought she was kind of, oh my God, look at that picture. Why are they all so obsessed with Gen X? I understand that people are Gen X. I don't have a problem with Gen Xers. I'm so annoyed when people just keep pointing out that they're Gen X. Nobody cares. I don't understand why anybody would care about that. That just, I just don't like that. It's very annoying. But anyway, so I'm going to go and sit outside, read my book. I'm finishing it up. And yeah, so Instant Karma, I don't know if anybody missed it, but Instant Karma said that she will do the next live. And that would be fun. I hope we can get that together because I miss her. Miss your voice, Instant Karma, if you're listening. So it's been real. Yeah, hectic moments. Looks like they haven't posted for. Is Chris the one that had Lyme disease or something and she didn't really post regularly? Or is that somebody else I'm thinking of? Oh, no, wait, no. I don't know. Whatever. Maybe I'm mixing her up, but I don't think I could be mixing her up with Carrie. But anyway, her last video was 8 days ago and it was a grocery haul. So, but she does snarky Gen X style reacts to Girl World. Whatever. Good. All right. Well, it's been real. Love you guys. Have a great rest of your weekend. Can't wait for Instant Karma to do her next live. Yay.